Yeah, yeah, we live. Excuse me. What's poppin', y'all? Y'all ready to kick this motherfucker out? Is y'all ready to kick this motherfucker off? Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. What's up, Tiff? What's up, Hey, I didn't even know y'all was in here yet. My bad. Can y'all hear me good? What's up, Bree? What? Uh-oh, everybody coming back. Everybody coming back. What's poppin', y'all? Y'all ready to get into this shit? Tonight is gonna be very, 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 very interesting. Tonight is gonna be very, very interesting. Well, listen, man. Since we got y'all in the motherfucking building, man, let's kick this shit off. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Big A, man. Welcome to Put It in the Air podcast. Late Night Vibes 2023. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to kick this bitch off. Hey, man, I got to turn it up, man. It can't be the same way that it was last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add some things and build the channel up. You know what I'm saying? You know, make it all the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Put It in the Air magazine will be dropping March 1st. So if you got a brand, if you're an artist, you run a business or anything, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in to that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. She said the video glitching. Am I still glitching? My bad. Y'all good? Is everything good? What we looking like? Hey, I know that's right. I know that's right. How 2023 treating everybody, man? First of all, how is 2023 treating everybody? Man, we've been blessed for 2023. I don't know if it was some kind of little magic trick that God had in his back pocket, but he put us in the game, man. We put us in the game. We are definitely in a better place now than we were last year. So shouts out to everybody who support the channel. Shouts out to everybody who been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? We came a long way and there's still more to do. Uh, for 2023, I got some shows for y'all to keep in mind. So we got Great Minds with King Sick, which will be okay. But it's right though. We getting right. If not, I just reload the video because it should be clear. But you never know how this internet shit go. And I pay a lot for internet, so I don't know why the fuck my shit fucked up. But it's a possibility. So I got the live video recording at the same time just to make sure y'all don't miss nothing. But every third Monday of the month, we got Great Minds with King Sick. I got hot boxes booked for the 16th and I think the 6th. Really, I got hot boxes booked all the way up until May. You know what I'm saying? We got Young Jones coming on the show. We got Ziggy's coming on the show. We got Pineapple Stroke coming on the show. And these are going to be live shows. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to film these and then release them. But like I said, be tuned in. We got a lot more stuff coming than we had last year. It won't just be Late Night Vibes. That's really why Late Night Vibes went to 2 nights instead of 3, just to give me time for scheduling. Because, you know, it's the events and stuff that pop up and all kind of stuff. I got to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shouts out to everybody who been holding it down. I hope 2023 been treating y'all great. We survived. I mean, at the end of the day, we survived. I mean, it was a rough 2022. We went through a lot of shit, especially with the transition of COVID and all the other stuff that's been going on in the world, the presidential shit being all fucked up. It's all kind of funny shit going on. So have y'all been being in tune with the whole shit with Joe Biden and the balloon that mysteriously was flying over the United States for 5 days? Have y'all up with that? You know what I'm saying? We touching on that today. Also, for all my Oklahoma people, it's a gun store in Midwest City that they just miscellaneously found almost 300 guns in a dumpster. And these ain't oh, okay. People still commenting on the live video I did on Instagram. Nah, it wasn't no weather balloon, bro. That ain't no motherfucking weather balloon. That was some serious spy type shit they got going on. And then there's more to the story. Montana said blow pop when it was in the open land should have been shot down. I think they did shoot it down. They shot it down with missiles, if I'm not mistaken. But we touching on that today. I got some video clips of, you know, the news channel talking about it and shit, which, you know, the news, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Rudolph? You know, the news is only going to give you what they want you to know. You know what I'm saying? But you can read between the lines and tap into some of the stuff that's going on in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? Young Rudolph in the building. Thank you for tapping in and stopping in. I appreciate it. 7-Eleven selling me the old cheap ass Black & Miles and shit. They waited until it was over the Atlantic. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. It's like, damn. So what if that motherfucker just miscellaneously was dropping bombs in different places? Like you don't know what that motherfucker was doing. And then so-called when they pulled it down, it was spy technology in the motherfucking balloon, carried by the balloon. So yeah, we gotta look at this shit a little different than what we've been looking at it. Like everything ain't cut and dry like motherfuckers be trying to make it. You feel what I'm saying? And then Kyrie Irving was blessed to get traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Now that is crazy. That is fucking crazy. You got Luka Doncic and you got motherfucking Kyrie Irving on the same team. Bananas. You know what I'm saying? So look. Yeah, that shit crazy, ain't it? So look, we got a few different options of where we gonna go with the ritual. So we got Florida Kush. We got garlic cocktail. Peanut butter suffle, whatever the fuck that is. And then we got citrus gelato cake. Y'all got to tell me which one to take to get into for the live stream, man. We finna kick this ritual off. You feel me? But y'all got to tell me which one. I need y'all assistance. Because if it was up to me, I'd smoke all these motherfuckers. But this should be strong too, so you can't smoke too much. I need to put up a poll. Bet. Let me put up a poll. We finna add a poll to this. Man, you know what? I might have to do it on. Hold on. I got it. I got it. Hold on now. Hold on now. Doing too much. Doing too much. Damn, she said garlic cocktail gonna kick my ass. I bet we finna put up a poll. Put up a poll. Which should I use for the ritual? We're gonna say garlic cocktail. We're gonna say Florida Kush. From the side location. I went to, I stay south, so I went south. Peanut butter. Hey, listen, that peanut butter one, don't be even crazy to me about the name of it. I didn't name that shit. I can't even say it. It's Suffle, some stupid shit. And then we got citrus gelato cake. Yeah. So there go the poll. I'm gonna let y'all do your voting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. The Southside location be having some stuff. I like the Southside location. Shout out, yeah, I put the Southside location all the time. But to be honest, the MacArthur location always got the most shit. I mean, just real. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Okay, the poll looking like it's looking like Florida Kush so far. Okay. Uh-oh. Citrus gelato cake. Let's see what we doing. What we doing? Oh shit, it's a three-way tie. So don't nobody care about the peanut butter shit. Everybody like fuck that peanut butter, whatever that is. All right, so look, we got a three-way tie. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to decipher. Somebody got to change their mind or something. So boom. So we know the peanut butter is out the question. I was trying to say it for you, but spelling. Oh, it's all good, Bree. It's all good. Hey, everybody like fuck that peanut butter. All right, look. We finna to do a shuffle. I'm gonna just shuffle these motherfuckers. This is the new. This yeah. I'm gonna just shuffle them, and we gonna figure this shit out. You hear me? Boom. Garlic cocktail. We hit it up with garlic cocktail. Let's do it. What's up? Y'all ready for the ritual? Let's get the 100s in the chat, man. Back to the same old shit, man. I ain't even smoked this one yet. This is brand new. This is brand new. Let me get them 100s in the chat, man. Spam them 100s, man. I need to see them 100s, man. We finna get these 100s in the chat, and we finna go to the motherfucking moon and talk about it. You feel me? Oh yeah, that big dog gaming that's popping up. That's my gaming channel. So if you in the games, we be playing 2K, Call of Duty, uh, Apex. I ain't really into Fortnite, but I'll do some Fortnite. GTA. We into a lot of different shit. So make sure y'all subscribe to the gaming channel too. Also, we got a Patreon also to where, you know what I'm saying, you guys can sign up for memberships and you can get exclusive stuff. Like, say for instance, to put it in the Air magazine when it come out, they $10 for a physical copy, but you can get free access to it with, I think it's the option 2, tier 2. I'm not sure. Just what's up, Jose? Make sure y'all tap into that though. Tap into the Patreon. I got the link in the description. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What's she doing? Get out. What are you doing? Man, she just came in and stole some weed, y'all. What the fuck? Motherfuckers always stealing the weed, man. All right, man. No further ado, man. Let's get into this motherfucking ritual, man.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know I'm on it. My shit lit, hit, and ready to go. Hey, I seen that Hogwarts Legacy about to release soon, man. You think that shit gonna be good? I mean, with the way gaming is right now, man, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't no reason why it shouldn't be super crazy, especially being a Harry Potter game. But at the same time, I was thinking about it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You feel me? Hey, they got this werewolf game though, where this dude kind of transform into a werewolf. I've been checking that shit out. That shit hard. I mean, that's out now. I think I'm gonna buy that shit. But like, I'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm into all kind of shit, man. For real, for real. Shouts out to Big Dog Gaming 405. You feel me? Make sure y'all tune in and subscribe to the channel, man. I live stream on there a lot more often. And you know, like you never know what I'm playing. So you already played it, Freddie? Y'all niggas be cheating. How you already done played the shit? I'm hating. Oh, you got the werewolf game? Is that shit cool? I need to get that motherfucker. That shit look hard though. And them graphics is bananas. Werewolf the Apocalypse, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy that shit. I gotta quit being cheap. I didn't start being cheap, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? When you cheap, you can, deal with your funds a little better. You know what I'm saying? But I've been being cheap as hell. I'm talking about my earring broke on me. I spent $800 on this motherfucking earring. So I took that bitch to get it fixed. I wasn't finna buy another earring. Not like this. Hold on, let me. You know what I'm saying? I got the little. That ain't gold in the middle, y'all. That's diamonds. You feel me? That's diamonds. That's the same one I've been having. No, it's just it look a lot better when they clean it. Why the fuck jewelry cleaner don't never work when you buy it, but then when you take it to the jeweler, they have your shit looking like you just bought it and shit. I don't fucking get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get that motherfucker, Brandon, on everything. So look, we got three main topics tonight. Of course, y'all know late night vibes. This shit can go anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? But we got three main topics tonight. Which one do y'all want to get into first? We got the gun situation, we got the balloon situation, and we got the Kyrie Irving situation. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't get a video for the Kyrie Irving situation. I really just I know a little bit about the NBA. I ain't the smartest NBA analyst or no shit like that, but I watch enough. I know enough. I played the game. I see what's going on. I understand the contracts, all that old type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all. Which one y'all want to get into? Should I do a poll about that too? Let me put up a poll. Hey, that damn balloon is some crazy shit, ain't it? All right, bet. Let me make a poll. Now, when I do that, I gotta like open up another tab and shit because I'm using this other shit. Hold on, I'm finna give y'all a chance to vote. Hold on. Damn, it won't let me start another poll. Damn, Florida Kush ended up winning. Ain't that a bitch? Well, I'm smoking this garlic shit. Garlic shit really busting though. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all decide. We're gonna do Kyrie, balloon. Damn, I couldn't even spell balloon. Head ass. and then we're gonna do guns. Yeah, because I wasn't gonna put too much information on the shit. I'd have to make a whole sentence in that motherfucker. You gotta understand that Kyrie move, Freddie. What you mean? What you do you see how they just did this, man? Everybody, hey, that balloon is kicking ass, ain't it? Hey, that Kyrie move was a fantastic move for Kyrie. Let me see what the poll looking like. All right, Freddie, guns. Shit, it's like the Kyrie thing is last. So we're gonna get into the Kyrie thing last. We're gonna jump into the gun thing. Let me end this poll right quick. Just because we already kind of it's like way 50%, 33%, 17%. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kick off this balloon shit. So look, before we get into it, I got a video on this balloon shit from who is it? Fox News, where Fox News was kind of and yeah, Brandon, I feel the same way. No cap. But Fox News, you know what I'm saying, put out they little speakings on the shit and let's see what they say. But before we get into it, man, we're gonna run this disclaimer. Yeah, I had to light the weed back. My shit went out. Normally the shit's so strong, I don't even hit that bitch more than 4 times. But we vibing. Fuck it. It's late night vibes. But shit, let's go on and get into this video, man. Let's see what these folks talking about.
Say that, Maria, because we know, the facts are very clear that America's #1 adversary, the People's Republic of China, maneuvered a spy craft into U.S. airspace a week ago on Saturday, January 28th, and it didn't leave U.S. airspace until a week later, Saturday, February 4th. And except for the time that it was over Canada, it spent at least 4 days, at least 100 hours continuously over the continental United States in an intelligence operation, again, of incalculable damage, violating U.S. sovereignty of our airspace and our territorial borders in an unprecedented way that I'm not aware has ever happened in our history, Maria, and the Biden administration let that happen.
I want to ask you about that. Never happened.
Hold on, before she asks anybody about any goddamn thing, let's think about this for a minute. This balloon had 4 24-hour periods of non-detection by probably the most technologically advanced government in the world. Just let that shit sink in for a minute. But makes me question what exactly been going on lately. You see what I'm saying, Brandon? You see what I'm saying? Like, how in the fuck do this thing float through our fucking airspace and not be detected? But we can detect alien spaceships and shit. Like, some of this shit be like so silly. You really just gotta listen to what the fuck they saying and just kind of find your fair medium out of what they saying. You see what I'm saying? Because like butterflies can't even float through the fucking airspace without being seen. So how in the fuck this goddamn balloon with technology on it? Man, listen, we're gonna let them talk about it.
In our history, but first, let me get your take on first China lying about what it was. They said it was a civilian airship. We both have spoken about China a long time. There's no civilian airship that can collect data, right?
Right. So military civil fusion laws mean that there is no civilian airship. This was a spy operation. It was deliberate. It was intentional.
That's
it was
real.
Calculated to go over sensitive military sites, nuclear facilities, and critical infrastructure. There was nothing accidental about this. It was a deliberate campaign, and unfortunately, as we just talked about, incredibly successful for the Chinese Communist Party and the People's Republic of China.
I want to get your take on the response and also China's
Damn.
response and zero in
That
on
still
what
don't mean
you
they shouldn't
know
have come
about.
for motherfucker. I mean, I understand that's high up in the air, but what I'm saying is this is a balloon. This isn't an aircraft. This isn't a UFO. This is a fucking balloon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand it was a controlled balloon. I totally get it. But I'm just saying, how is we not picking this shit up? You mean to tell me these people that we pay all these high-ass wages to, who work 10 and 12 hours a day watching these monitors, looking at this type of shit, you mean to tell me nobody picked this fucking shit up? Like, what? And then the shit get even thicker, man. Listen to this shit.
About potential previous breaches. You've seen more intelligence than anybody other than the president. I'm talking with the former director of national intelligence, John Ratcliffe, and we've got more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, and I am back with the former DNI, John Ratcliffe. John, the Biden administration is trying to minimize this explosive situation in this past week, and the Department of Defense is claiming that there were 3 balloons, Chinese spy balloons.
Listen, Brandon, that's a real point to make. That's a real point to make, Brandon. Nigga, we is not talking about motherfucking Valentine's Day balloons. It's a big ass balloon. Man, listen, the more I think about the shit that they tell us on the news and the way that they portray the messages to us on the news, the more I think about like shit like Family Guy, Bart Simpson. Like, this is the type of shit that happened on The Simpsons, or you see what I'm saying? Stewie was the nigga in the balloon on the Family Guy. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is how comically stupid this shit sounds. I'm just like, man.
That entered the United States
And they say 3
airspace
balloons.
during the Trump administration,
during
and that
the
they
Trump
were not
administration.
shot down and they were not disclosed. Can you please tell us the truth and if that's true?
Well, it's not true. I can refute.
Yeah, like a hot air balloon. Well, maybe not as big. Maybe it's big. It might have been as big as a hot air balloon. I ain't got no for sure measurements of how big it was, but that is bananas. That is bananas. The fact that they caught it 4 days later is bananas. Larger than a hot air balloon? So why in the fuck would... I understand 80,000 feet up in the air. I understand. But I'm just saying. Nothing could detect this for 4 days. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me, bro? In the United States of America? Listen, either we think more highly of our defense mechanisms than they are, or we're a fucking joke. Or we're a fucking joke, bro. We're a joke as a country. If this is the best defense we can do, these people is making fun of us on worldwide news. Shit's dumb. And then instead of taking responsibility and just dealing with the situation, they start blaming the Trump administration. Nigga, Trump ain't been in office in a long time. And you didn't see no videos and no shit like this on the news during the Trump administration. Yeah, 4 days. This shit didn't just fly in and get caught. This shit got caught after it cleared a large amount of space. This is stupid. And our leadership is we having some leadership issues. But then they tried to blame it on Trump. Listen to how stupid this shit sounds.
Former Secretary of Defense Mark Esper refuted it yesterday. Former Secretary.
Hold on, let me rewind a little bit.
Down and they were not disclosed. Can you please?
Hold on.
That the Biden administration is trying to minimize this explosive situation in this past week. And the Department of Defense is claiming that there were 3 balloons, Chinese spy balloons, that entered the United States airspace during the Trump administration, and that they were not shot down and they were not disclosed. Can you please tell us the truth and if that's true?
Straight denial.
Well, it's not true. I can refute it. Former Secretary of Defense Mark Esper refuted it yesterday. Former Secretary of State and CIA Director Mike Pompeo has refuted it. But Maria, the American people can refute it for themselves. Do you remember during the Trump administration when photographers on the ground?
Rudolph, they saying that they trying to say because this balloon got caught, we're going to talk about that it was 3 balloons that supposedly made it through United States airspace when Trump was in office, but nobody caught him. That's what they're trying to say. That's where the 3 balloons came from. The one that we shot down was a single. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let him explain it. He said some real shit.
And commercial airline pilots were talking about a spy balloon over the United States that people could look up and see even with the naked eye, and that a media that hated Donald Trump wasn't reporting. I don't remember that either because it didn't happen. No. As I said to you earlier, this was unprecedented. We have never had a circumstance where an adversary has had spy craft over our country, the continental United States, posing a threat for the better part of a week straight. And that's why I said to you before, not only is it unprecedented, but the damage from this is incalculable, both from an intelligence standpoint and the possible payloads. You talked a little bit earlier about the different types of payloads that a stratospheric balloon could carry. Those possibilities are limited only by your imagination. But what we do know is none of those are possible to be deployed against the United States.
Yeah, you hear me, Brandon? They turn around. Well, Trump did. Like, nigga, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Trump ain't been in office in a while. This shit on you, nigga. The fuck? I ain't gonna lie, and I hate to be the dude to say it, but this sounds like some Carmela Harris shit. That sounds like that was her response, to be honest. I'm just saying. That, to me. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, I think that it was some kind of spy thing going on. It had to be. What would be the point of it if it wasn't? Are y'all just testing United States technology, or, you know, is this the first time this shit actually happened? And when did y'all do it the first time? And why the fuck did you get so far across this time? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they supposed to be clearing shit. Like, what the fuck? But I think this is Carmela responding personally. I think that whole fight back, because it's like tit for tat. Like, I don't think Biden's mind worked like that, to be honest. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think his mind worked like that. But, with the full path of the fight. So. Yeah, they said it actually flew over some bases, some military bases and all kind of shit. Man, I said the same thing. Yeah, they slipping. I think 9/11 was an inside job, though, personally. I don't think 9/11 was from another country. I think that was these ignorant motherfuckers that we got in power having disagreements about shit during, you know, hard times, personally. You know, you see that after 9/11 and shit, they really start talking about the U.S. debt and all that type of shit. Yeah, for real. Yeah, if that motherfucker clearing nuclear bases and shit. Hey, bro, this shit just be comical. That's why I be like, this is the type of shit, you feel me? I try to find some interesting stuff to talk about, stuff that just don't make no sense, or stuff that we getting a whole bunch of propaganda about that we really ain't getting the right information and shit. Like, this is the type of shit I like to talk about on Late Night Vibes. I leave all the recaps and all that shit for the you know, the pop-up news and the breaking news and all that old shit. But stories like this, we don't take enough time to listen to the details of this shit. And if you listen to the details of this shit, you are appalled most of the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? Man, you see what I'm saying? Let's listen to what he's saying though. He's saying some real shit though.
Stratospheric balloon isn't allowed to traipse across our countryside for 4 straight days, something that has never happened before. But beyond that intelligence damage, Maria, the other thing is that the damage that it wasn't just 320 million Americans that were watching this balloon, paralyzed for a week. It was Russia. It was Iran. It was North Korea. It was American adversaries who also were surprised that this type of thing could happen and are frankly thrilled at the possibilities of what they could do to deploy the same type of stratospheric balloon or device over the continental mainland and have this kind of slow, weak, timid, late, frankly, terrible response by the Biden administration.
Well, I want to ask you what kind of capability it has, but just to be clear, you're saying there were not 3 spy balloons from China that entered the United States airspace and traveled and was able to do what we've seen this week?
She had to ask the question again because they so hell-bent on trying to make Trump look bad. Trump did so many things the right way. He did so many things that bettered the country that they try so hard to discredit him because of the next election. They don't want him to get reelected. I didn't think he could be reelected. Somebody told me he could be reelected. I don't know. But it's just crazy how she's just driving, and he got to tell her more than once that him plus other people deny all of that and don't agree with none of that, and there's no proof of none of that. Wow. That's crazy. See, they saying that the other balloons just got through, and they got through on the Trump administration. So if you know that there's those balloons, how in the fuck did they get through? Like, where's the information? Ain't nobody ever talked. If Trump peed on the toilet seat at the Hilton Hotel, nigga, you gonna hear about it. Ain't no fucking way. They didn't like him anyway. They was trying to get him the fuck out of there. He was exposing and changing too many things that had been working for them for so long. He was actually trying to make shit right. Is his personality the best? Fuck no. Never gonna say that. But did he do a lot for our country? Fuck yeah. A lot. But that's another conversation, man. Let him answer this question, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you that very clearly. Listen, Maria, it's every time something goes wrong in the Biden administration, there's one of 2 responses. They either find a way to blame the Trump administration, or they try and find a way to say the Trump administration did it too. And that's what they're trying to say here. This happened during the Trump administration. It didn't.
Okay.
You would have heard about it before.
Let me ask you about the capabilities of this balloon. What do you think it was carrying, the payloads of different things? Was it drones, satellites? And was there an opportunity to drop and scatter devices that could be powered by solar energy, which would give you unlimited surveillance? Back to the CCP.
Now listen, I don't want to live on this too long, but I will say this. We're going to hear his response to this, and then we're going to jump into the gun case thing. Unless y'all want to discuss this some more. It's really up to y'all. But I just don't want to. We kind of already got our preconceived conception about what's going on. There is more information, but I don't think it's really relevant information. It kind of turned into a tit for tat thing because they really just trying to say, oh, he did it too. Like, that can't be a fucking excuse if you controlling the goddamn country, bro. You got to take a little more accountability than that. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what his response was, and then we'll get into the guns.
So great question, Maria. A lot of people have sort of minimized the balloon as an obsolete technology. You have to ask yourself, why would the Chinese then even send obsolete technology over the United States if it wasn't going to provide anything of value, as the Biden administration has tried to tell you? Listen, the truth, without getting into anything classified, is that stratospheric balloons, because of recent technologies, can be maneuverable, can loop around, can hover, and do things that low Earth orbit satellites can't do. We know from public reporting, without getting into anything classified, that China, for at least 6 years, has been successfully deploying payloads, including drones, from stratospheric balloons. And what's publicly known is that the U.S. military and Department of Defense has a number of projects out there involving stratospheric or stratolight balloons and different types of possible payloads that could be deployed, as you talked about, everything from cicada drones to very small electronic listening devices that could run on solar power and transmit data back interminably. All of those things, Maria, are possibilities. I'm not saying that they took place here, but what I'm saying is none of those terrible scenarios would be possible if this had been taken down as it should have been before it crossed into U.S. airspace and remained there for the better part of a week. So, really an inexcusable, inexplicable national security blunder.
Well, I mean,
blunder. He didn't even want to call it a breach. He wanted to call it a blunder. He said it's a fucking blunder. I'm just saying, bro. That shit's stupid as hell. That shit's stupid as hell. And either we just got the biggest practical joke played on us or we slipping. And you know, I'm one of those people who would like to think that we not slipping. You know what I'm saying? I would like to think that we not slipping, but I mean, say for instance, and this is just an instance. This is not saying this is what the balloon did. But you got to think, most of your electronic shit coming from China anyway. So what if they flew this balloon across with the intent of dropping off listening devices at random locations to see what they could find out about what's going on in the United States? Keep in mind, Tiff said that they flew over a nuclear plant. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, the size of a bug. Say they dropped off bugs from 4 days. They've been dropping bugs off 4 days, nigga. Nigga, you know how many bugs could be out there? Nigga, bugs could be this big. We talking about a fucking 30 fucking a big ass balloon. And they ain't disclosed what it was carrying. They ain't disclosed what dropped. They just destroyed the balloon. Like it ain't like they retrieved the balloon in the air. Like they shot it down. Why did you have to shoot it down if it's a fucking balloon? Like y'all got all kind of means of, man, you niggas be with that Marine shit and the Army Ranger shit and Navy SEALs and all that. They can do some things, man. You know, yeah, say they dropped off 300,000 of them, because we're talking about 4 days. I could walk for 4 days and drop 300,000 things on the ground. So I'm pretty sure if they set this thing up to electronically work off solar power, they could have it cycling to where it's dropping stuff off over, or it could be remotely controlled to drop stuff off. So I don't know, dog. I think we really need to get it together. All my Biden voters, I think we need to get it together. And make it make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Because right now this shit ain't making sense. That shit ain't making sense at all. So it's only a couple likes on the video. Please like the video for me. I appreciate it too. Please hit that like button for me. It's greatly appreciated. So we fist to get into our next treat of the night. You know what I'm saying? And see what the hell is going on with these guns, bro. So we're going to run this disclaimer and then we're going to get into it. let's see what KOKC Fox News said about these guns.
We're live outside the local ATF building, which is just one of the organizations diving into this case. Agents saying that the guns in this dumpster still fully functional.
Look how many guns is in this fucking dumpster, bro. Outside, behind the fucking gun store. Riddle me that. Even when they destroying guns or getting rid of guns or recycling guns, there's a proper way to get rid of these things so they're not just open and available to the public. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not just gonna go to the pawn shop and see 20 guns in the trash can. They said approximately 236 guns. They tried to say shotguns, but everything I see on top look like assault rifles. Unless them is automatic shotguns. Them is possibly automatic shotguns. Them could be spazzes. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna let them tell a little more information. Yeah, this shit's stupid, bro. I'll be like, nigga, do this shit really be happening in the world? Like, what the fuck? Excuse my, my grammar, but I'm gonna be me, y'all. That's why y'all love me anyway, because I'm crazy Ocho. Man, I'm talking about there's some serious firepower in that motherfucker. Hey, Rudolph, talk about where they at. Well, it's been confiscated now. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, anybody would have been good coming across that shit. Fuck the camera. This shit ain't supposed to be here anyway. You can't call the police on me about something you ain't supposed to have. What the fuck you talking about? Hey, that dude look like a Call of Duty airdrop. 236 guns. What? Man. Oh man, yeah, man. If y'all tuned in, please share the video to your social medias. Let everybody know we live and kicking, man. We got a little more time on here. If not, they can catch the recap. Share the video for me, please, and thank you. You feel me? Let's see what they talking about, though.
Disposing at least 236 guns in a Midwest city dumpster.
At
the
least.
Owner reportedly saying he made calls to properly destroy those guns due to defects and was instructed how to do so by local ATF agents. Documents say he was told to cut the guns in multiple places to make them unusable. Back in January, a sanitation worker discovered the guns and called authorities. Agents found several.
Man, they got told on by the trash man. They got told on by the trash man. And the crazy thing is they trying to pitch that the gun store trying to pitch that some of them wasn't operable and that somebody on the staff was assigned to cutting and disposing of the guns, and that's how they ended up in there. But that's some bullshit. Of course, y'all gonna defer it off onto one of the employees. All you got to do is fire him, and he ain't got no fucking store. But I'm just saying, like, bro, that's a lot of guns. 236 guns. That's some money, man. Hey, Brandon, that's okay. Brandon over there doing the math. Yeah, we should have got that, Brandon. Hey, put it in our podcast. We'll be in a crystal studio after that, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have grabbed some. I would if I seen it. I ain't gonna cap. I mean, guns that's inoperable, if you meet the right person, you can make them work anyway. Yeah, how many didn't get returned? They said close to or something like. He didn't say exactly 236 guns. That's a dumpster. That motherfucker probably had about 600 guns in that motherfucker. To be that full? What? That's crazy, man. Listen, man, I'm not a criminal anymore. I retired that lifestyle. I am a podcaster and journalist. But yeah, I would have got some guns, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I would have got them hoes. Them bitches would have been in the two-door Chevy, nigga. I could have put I could have put damn near the whole dumpster in the back of my truck. Shit. Boy, I got guns for sale. Nah, I'm just playing. Allegedly. I would have allegedly did all those things. I'm just saying. Y'all didn't hear that from me.
Several of the disposed guns were partially disabled, but still functional. Documents showed 2 men near the store. They confirmed seeing the dumpster full of guns multiple times. One man even admitting to receiving 2 guns from an employee, saying, quote, he was given 2 uncut and fully functional shotguns by an employee.
What? The employees is giving away guns? What kind of shit is this? If this was a black gun store owner, they would be crucifying this nigga. They would be crucifying him. Nah, ain't nobody popping up like that. I don't care. New Jack City wasn't popping up like that. Colors wasn't giving them out like that. Menace to Society, they wasn't giving them out like that. What's the OG Bobby Johnson movie, South Central? We wasn't giving the guns out like that. They ain't even giving James Bond guns like that. Yeah, he told on him. He told on his motherfucking ass, didn't he? Said, shit, I ain't finna give me with no federal case for these guns. He gave them to me. Shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Watch how they try to spin it, though.
It was made clear between him and the employee that the firearms he was taking had not yet been cut by the man. And agents say they discovered that those men were not given the required paperwork or background checks that are required for a firearm transfer. Now, again, this is under investigation, so we're not naming the owner or the name of that business because no charges have been officially filed.
How the hell you gonna say you gonna put a motherfucker on the news, but you gonna tell us that you ain't gonna tell us who it is because ain't no charges been filed? You just filed all the charges you wanted to file by posting that news clip. Like, what the fuck? And bro, I feel you. This is a dumpster. This is a green big square dumpster full of guns. Ain't no trash in there. It's all guns. Ain't nobody got no guns like that. Who got guns like that? El Chapo didn't have guns like that. He might have had them spread out amongst people, but he ain't had no fucking dumpster with fucking at least 600 guns in it. El Chapo was a bad motherfucker, but that wasn't what he had. I'm telling you, it was probably 100 motherfuckers out there with the chopper, but they didn't have no dumpsters full of them shits. Hell no. Hell no, Brandon, no. Hell no. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I thought that was some funny shit. I'll be seeing shit and I'll be looking at it and I'll be like, man, to keep it 100, this shit's funny. Like, you got it just be funny. Remember that Obama administration gave guns out. It was called Fast and Furious done with. Yeah, okay, cool. They had dumpsters full of guns or they had trucks full of guns. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. I might stand corrected, my brother. I am never one to say if I'm wrong, I ain't wrong. But I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't never seen it. And my hood got attacked. I done seen fucking RPG type shit, cases of grenades, flashbangs, all kind of different types of bulletproof vests, masks, helmets that are bulletproof. I done seen some shit in the hood. I ain't seen that. Over 2,000 guns, they were being gun runners. And I doubt it was the first time. Damn. 2,000 straps? But that's 2,000 straps armed by people. That's not 2,000 straps sitting in a dumpster outside of a pawn shop in Midwest City. That's a little different, Brandon. That's just a little different. Nigga, wide open to the public. If you go throw some trash away, nigga, you can see 300 guns in this motherfucker. That type of shit. Behind the building. That's crazy. So you mean to tell me we can watch street cameras and find out when and who murdered people? What? Text it to me. But yeah, that's just crazy, bro. That's not sitting out in the open, just available for children. What if some kids came across that? That shit would be crazy. It's already crazy out here. Say some kids came across that dumpster. They get to playing with them and shoot each other or something. Or go try to load them up and they blow up because they dysfunctional or some stupid shit. You never know. It'd be all kind of stupid shit that happens. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy. And then we ain't going to say who it is because they ain't been charged yet. Somebody need to be charged. That's some negligent shit. If you handling firearms, that's negligent. For real. But then again, we letting China fly motherfucking balloons over here. So, hey, who knows? You never know what the fuck is going on. That's how crazy the world be in comparison to Oklahoma. Well, it's a gun store, so I understand, they make guns, they fix guns, they build guns, all that type of stuff. So I can see them having a bunch of gun parts. Nigga, them is fully assembled firearms. They're not cut. They're not broken in half. They're not diced up to where they can't be used. You can put this shit back together. Change the firing pin or switch the hand grip and do all kind of stuff. That's crazy. I'm just saying, if it was anybody else, they'd be trying to throw the book at their ass. You done seen that. Man, did y'all hear about the dispensary owner who ended up getting a sentence because he shot the dudes that was trying to rob him, and they ended up convicting him because he had let his license expire? If he owned that gun store, they probably would have gave him the electric chair. Yeah, they probably would have sizzle fried, chicken fried him. I'm just saying. Last but not least, let's get into this Kyrie thing, man. Let's get into this Kyrie thing. What y'all think about this Kyrie thing, man? Let me see if I can put the picture up. I got a picture. This picture is courtesy of the people at the bottom on the website. I don't know that motherfucking name. It'd be too much stuff for me to have to remember. I smoke weed. Let me see where that picture at. Is that even where it's at? Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties. Bear with me. Fuck it, I can't find the picture. Damn, he sent a contract report PDF. Brandon a bad motherfucker when it comes to going to get information. I got to say it. You is a bad man. When I seen how fast he be coming up with stuff, I was like, you got to be a moderator, bro. I got to have you. For real. 1998 CIA Contra report PDF. I'm going to have to check that out. You think they're going to get a ring, though? I don't think they're going to get no ring right now. They're a little light in the post. They're a little light in the post. That can kill you in the playoffs. And plus, playoff basketball is different than regular season basketball. Completely different. Okay, I'm going to search that. I'm going to look that up. For real, for real. But I think it was a great move for Dallas. I respect Mark Cuban for taking that risk because a lot of people were saying how much of a risk Kyrie was because of his lack of consistency. But part of his lack of consistency was his lack of inconsistency was the fact that he didn't want to take the COVID vaccine. Which, after the fact, it's a proven fact that the vaccine did more harm for us than help for us. He was just protecting his own body. So people fail to speak about that. The fact that his stance was all the way justified by the conclusions of everything. So you really can't blame that on him. And then let's talk about the other part of inconsistency they talk about. You got people getting on live television, commissioner of the NBA with the COVID. They get on live television, they get on movies and say some of the most obscene things. This man posted a movie link and supposedly it was so offensive to the world that the NBA decided to suspend him and make him offer a public apology like the nigga they wanted him to. So you can't blame him for being suspended for posting a movie. People post movies all the time. The theater, Shaq had the movie showing in some of his theaters. Nobody down Shaq for showing the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to be said. Amazon playing the movie. The movie still ain't been banned off. So how can you fault him for a movie that he didn't make? He really didn't even give a comment on it. And then they was on him about the anti-Semitic thing. Gotta be an anti-Semitic, right? Yeah. Like, he's anti-Semitic because he don't believe the same thing you believe. And when you dig down into the anti-Semitic words, you find out that could be anything against the Jews. That could be like, I don't like the way they smell. That can be, it's a lot of things that you can say that would be considered anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic at all. But at the same time, he didn't say anything offensive. You know what I'm saying? It's a proven fact, some of the things that was said about Hitler and stuff like that. Like, some of that stuff is proven facts. So how can you fault him for being suspended, for being forced to speak his mind because he posted a movie link, because he enjoyed the movie? He got something from the movie. He learned from the movie. Like, we learn from movies all the time. People ain't suspending people for watching the fucking Avengers. The racist ass Avengers. I'm just saying. So it's like, unless you offend, it's about the group of people that you offend, not about the fact that you offend a group, and that's the problem. And then they said some shit like, well, people shouldn't trust him, and nobody wants to give him a long-term deal. These people on the media are painting a narrative. They're not stating the facts all the time. Sometimes they paint a narrative to drive a certain idea to other people through media. Mark Cuban said, I ain't listening to that. Kyrie Irving is one of the top 10 players in the league and has been for a good while now. He's just had some situations, and I think that he could be a help to my team. So he took that chance on him. I think it was an intelligent move by Mark Cuban, and even a more intelligent move. My fault. I got a text message. Threw me completely off. The Nets had to get rid of him. And they had until like the 14th or the 16th. Like, the clock was ticking. And they got a lot invested in Kyrie Irving. So they didn't want to take an extreme loss. So they did the best deal they could, because that's better than Kyrie not playing because they won't trade him, which wouldn't help Kyrie's case. But at the same time, Kyrie kind of got the leverage because Kevin Durant is hurt. They need somebody to carry the team. And, you know, they ain't got no winning record or nothing like that, but Kyrie is the only thing that they got, really. All them other players is either old or becoming of themselves. They're not already just, you know, elite players and shit. Facts. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's why, like, I be trying to do my little research and know what the hell I'm talking about, because anybody can get on here and say anything that somebody else said. But if me personally, if I look at it and it don't make sense, I'm not supposed to say it makes sense. Yeah, the Spurs did. They kept that dynasty as long as they could. For real. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Yeah, the Spurs held their damn dynasty as long as they could. People get old. It's wear and tear on the body. Being an athlete ain't easy. Most people be like, man, yeah, I could do it. Nah, man, you got to have a certain type of discipline to be an athlete, especially an elite athlete. LeBron James, everything that he eats, everything he ingests in his body, he has to be careful. Like these commercials and shit like that, where you see a motherfucker eating something or doing something, man, them people got to go through all kind of stuff to burn that stuff off just to get it back right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Freddie, it's just a different way to looking at it because they backs was against the wall. It was like we can either get rid of this bad egg and start over, or we can keep this bad egg and our situation can get worse. And Kyrie was a bad egg for them because they had already burned him so much. They burned him with the COVID thing. They burned him with the fucking Jewish thing. That, you know, you done already blackballed. Like you public enemy number one to him and his agent. Yeah, we're going to get up out of here before you make my life a living hell. I got a career to think about. You don't really give a damn about me on this team, and that's fine, but I'm going to go my way, you know? Yeah. Man, I go to the gym. When I go to the gym and it's work, and I ain't going to lie, I'm going to like 3 days a week. I ain't been in like 3 weeks, but I'm supposed to get back on my shit. I got my 3 days a week set, you know what I'm saying, to keep me tuned and tight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to see me in public a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here with the beer belly cracking. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta look presentable. I took pictures and shit. I look like a big guy. Like, nah, I'm supposed to be a little guy for once in my life. Yeah, that he gonna be all right in Dallas. Dallas economy is gonna go up. Man, people, you're going to have every Dallas, Texas star at the motherfucking Dallas Mavericks games, if they ain't there already, going to go see Kyrie and Luka Doncic play together. Yeah, I ain't tripping. I try to go as early in the morning as I can. You know what I'm saying? I try to go early in the morning, get it out the way, get that shower in, take a little nap, let your body heal up, get that little rest. And then get back to work, and then go to sleep, and then get up, get back to work. You feel me? That's kind of the way the grind is. Nah, I think he's gonna be all right. Mark Cuban is a pretty outspoken guy himself. You feel me? As the owner, and he's relatively younger than most of the other owners. So I think he's gonna be all right. Now they did mention that this nigga Luka Doncic, his usage rate is gonna go down. It got to. Y'all got Kyrie Irving now. So that's another thing to look at is that, they got to see how they're going to gel and play together. You know what I'm saying? Because as of right now, we don't know. But I think those two Kyrie can really play with anybody. Kyrie played off LeBron. Everywhere else, people had to play off him. But he know how to play basketball, man. And then, like, worst case scenario, Kyrie is a bucket. He averaging like 28 points a game on a losing team. He the only thing they fucking got. Kevin Durant hurt. Ben Simmons going through his psychological shit. Not making no fun of that because that ain't real. Because we all go through, mental health issues. But I'm just saying, like, at the place where they at, it's looking bad. And hell yeah, he got out of there at the right time. For sure. Well, listen, man, I love y'all, man. 2023 Late Night Vibe Session 1. We have got it in. Make sure y'all tune in on Wednesdays. Also, like I said, I got great minds coming. I got some hot boxes coming with some artists and some businesses. We got some good interviews coming up. King Sick, Great Minds, every third Monday of the month. You know what I'm saying? So tap into that. Of course, I'll be posting stuff. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know it's coming. But I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate y'all staying down with me, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous getting back up here. I was like, shit, what if don't nobody come? You know what I'm saying? But you know, my people gonna rock with me. Hey, this is late night vibes is just as much of a blessing for me as it is for y'all. Like the idea was spectacular and the environment of it is great. I don't mind it not being 100 people in here. I'd rather it be because I ain't gonna lie, when it get that big, I ain't gonna be able to keep up with no damn comments. But as it is, I love it. You know what I'm saying? This is my piece. You feel me? But shouts out to everybody. Put it in the air podcast signing off. It's your boy Big 8. You know what it is. Damn, did I pick the wrong thing? Man, I be high, y'all.